In March, it was different. We didn't have all of our regular stuff on top of COVID. So most of my time was spent on our COVID unit. We had, the other units just weren't as busy. So the main need was on that floor. And it was scary. And we just didn't know what we were dealing with. We didn't know how to deal with it. And I had a lot of anxiety coming to work and working with these patients because the unknown. And I have a baby at home, and so you don't want to take it home with you. I have family members that are immunocompromised. I had people that were avoiding me because I worked at the hospital, and so it was different. It was scary, and you just really felt alone too. Now, still sad, but more frustrated. I feel like March to even the middle of the summer, we kind of had this a little bit under control, and now it's like we can't get ahead of it again. We can't backtrack, and we need the community's help to do that, but I feel like we're not getting the response that we need from them. And I'm not talking masks. There's so much other stuff that we could be doing as a whole to help each other out. And I feel like our healthcare providers are crying for help, but nobody is listening. And in March and April, they were coming to the hospital and honking their horns and doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying that we need those things now, but we still need support from the community. When it comes to patients dying from COVID, a lot of times they look at you, the look that they give you is just pure fear. And you take those faces with you, and you remember every patient that you've had pass away. You remember every patient that you took care of in those last moments. And even in the moment, even if you weren't the one taking care of them until the end, you remember that you did take care of them. And I could tell you some of their family members' names still. I can tell you things about their life, and you kind of carry them a little bit longer than you would normally. Death happens. We know that. We are nurses for a reason. We know that there's life and death, but this is different. This is not expected. This isn't the way people are wanting to go, and it's sad and it's hard for us to see. The ones that get to leave, same thing. I remember their faces, I remember their names, and I tell them, I'm like, I want to see you out in the community, not here in the hospital, unless you want to come say hi, but right now that's not a thing, but we want to see you back, or I want to run into you somewhere, because the ones that do get better and do get to go home they are so thankful, and they know that they put in the fight, and they made it.